My name is Najwa binti Jamhari.
Hi, my name is AZIRA binti JENAL.
Hi, my name is FAQIHAH binti HUSSIN.
Assalamualaikum, my name is NADHIRAH binti SAUFI.
Takaful is similar to insurance, but it is allowed by Sharia principle. It was established as an alternative to insurance firms, which are believed to violate Islamic prohibitions on riba, al-maisir, al-ghara, and all other things that are prohibited by Sharia law. Besides, participants will contribute donations into Takaful funds to guarantee one another in the case of loss or injury. Insurance is an agreement that provides financial protections against losses from an insurance company to a person or an organization. It is a policy that transfers the risk to the insurance company, and you must pay a premium to receive the coverage.
Contract used in Takaful. Firstly, tabaruk. Tabaruk is a charity-based contract, means a form of sincere donation given to a party without expecting any kind of exchange or return from the other party. It is considered as a unilateral contract which only requires one party to express the contribution without requiring any kind of exchange. Participants who join family Takaful or general Takaful will allocate certain amount of their contribution into a fund. The fund is called as risk fund to gather all the collected tabaruk. The purpose of the fund is to help other participants in facing misfortune. Without this concept of donation, the transaction will be similar to the insurance practice. Secondly, wakalah. Wakalah refers to a contract where a person authorizes another to do a certain well-defined legal action on his behalf. It is a contract of agency, which means doing any work or providing any service on behalf of any other. An action performed by an agent on behalf of the principal will be deemed as action by the principal. The need for agency arises where a person has no ability or expertise to perform a certain action because of time, distance, or unwilling to act personally. The agent who establishes contractual and commercial relations between a principal or a third party will receive certain wage for the services. However, agency is not permissible in activities prohibited in the Sharia or acts of dishonesty. Finally, wakalah is a non-binding contract. The principal or the agent may withdraw at any time by mutual agreement, unilateral termination, discharging the obligation, destruction of the subject matter, and the death or loss of legal capacity of the contracting parties.
Okay, the third contract is mudarabah contracts. Mudarabah is a contract that means that profit one sharing, a special type of partnership where policyholder give money to the Takaful operate to manage on the behalf of policyholder. Actually, we have to know that in the event that any erosion surplus, the strategy holder and Takaful administrator could have a benefit sharing. However, contract is in place, moving a things starting with one spot then onto like we call the next in implies the moving of tasks or obligations for the risk of unique debt holder to the responsibility of someone else. Actually, hawala works to let the first borrower out of the obligations. For example, we can see that some in the organizations we have to know that they a push holder is the like a boss was moved to the like Takaful administrator and pay commitment. So the administration get the commitment to pay the annuity to the member work. So actually this four of this contract actually is very useful to any organizations or any company of the Takaful. So they used to measure they have the principle and the procedure to if any customer to doing the something of the organizations.
Motto Takaful can be defined as a Takaful cover in case of injury or death to other parties, damage to their party's property, and accidental or fire damage to vehicle or theft of your vehicles. Name of the product for Takaful Ikhlas is Ikhlas Private Car Takaful. Sharia concept applicable is tabaruk, donation to help all Takaful participants because of misfortunes. Tabaruk will be allocated into the participants' risk fund. Secondly, wakalah. Muwakil authorizes another party as his agent to perform a Takaful business. Lastly, surplus. The company will charge a surplus administration charge of 50% of the gross distributable. Another Takaful product is Etika General Takaful. Sharia concept applicable in this product is wakalah. Muwakil authorizes another party as his agent to perform a Takaful business. Secondly, tabaruk. Tabaruk will be allocated into the participants' risk fund donation to help all Takaful participants because of misfortunes. Covers or benefits provided by this product: firstly, third-party bodily injury and death; secondly, third-party property loss or damage; thirdly, loss or damage to your own vehicles due to accidental fire or theft; lastly, loss or damage to your own vehicles due to accident. Optional benefit that may include with no additional contribution is complimentary 24 hours bantuan ikhlas road assist service, which includes accident and breakdown towing service, roadside assistance and battery delivery service. Optional benefits are available with additional contribution is windscreen damage, passenger liability cover, damage arising from floods, storm, landslide or other convulsions of nature, e-hailing Takaful, motor personal accident cover, vehicles accessories cover, strike, riot and civil commotion. Cover or benefits provided by this product is firstly, third-party bodily injury and death; secondly, third-party property loss or damage; thirdly, loss or damage to your own vehicles due to accidental fire or theft; lastly, loss or damage to your own vehicles due to accident. Another optional benefit that may include with no additional contribution is Drive Less, Save More. This is additional features where Etika understands the financial challenges during COVID-19 and would like to offer cash rebates for reduced millionage on the road. Lastly, optional benefits are available with additional contribution, which is windscreen damage, passenger liability cover, damage arising from flood, storm or tempest, compensation for loss of use, current year no claim discount relief, car respray cover, smart key replacement cover, new spare part replacement cover, and lastly, child car safety set.
From the Etika house owner Takaful. Actually, as we know, this Etika house owner Takaful is an arm or brings to have home could leave you and your family with monetary and profound concerns. And this Etika house owner and householder plans assist and help you with reducing the expenses of institution and fix. And the next is the ikhlas house owner Takaful. It means that they provide protections for the resident building, and this contain and cover loss or damage due to fire, lightning, explosions, flood, and so on. And it has the price tag in the Takaful significant. First Sharia concept they use is for the Etika is wakala. As we know, wakala concept is whereby the participant appoints us to act their behalf to invest the general Takaful funds. Number 2, tabaruk. Tabaruk concept is like the participant agree to donate their contribution to the funds. Okay, for the ikhlas house owner Takaful, they also use the wakala. Is the tabaruk also they use? Now the benefits that is the Etika Takaful for the house owner. Give is like they cover for the damage caused by the fire, lightning and domestic explosions. And the number 2, reinforcements for the damage caused by the act of the nature like the floods, hurricane, typhoons and white storm and more. And they cover for the damage caused by the road, vehicle and animals. And they also have reimbursements like for the loss of rent up to the 10% of total sub-insurance cover. Owner and householder Takaful, they also provide and give the benefits and protections they offer. First is loss or damage to your buildings or its content caused by the fire, lightning, explosions caused by the gas used for the domestic purpose. The number 2 is the loss or damage to your buildings or its constant caused by the air, cars, vehicle or animals, restore or overflow of tanks and plants of any household water pipes. And number 3 also loss of the rents is ability to third party as a result as an accident in your home is like the property is temporary transport access for the set or the collision storage also is the benefit is the property or the wage earnings also the benefits they offer.
Takaful My Click Travel PA by Takaful Malaysia Berhad is a comprehensive travel personal accident policy that covers while traveling abroad. This plan covers medical costs incurred as a result of an accident or illness, inconvenience during travel, and travel assistance services for international travel in the event of injuries, disabilities, or deaths brought on by sudden and unexpected accidents. Travel Safe by Zurich Takaful Malaysia is a Sharia-compliant product that offers complete travel insurance for overseas trips for citizens of Malaysia and anyone with valid work permits in Malaysia. Along with safeguarding you, it also covers your belongings and vacation plans, such as tabaruk. Tabaruk is a donation from participants to the Takaful Fund to help each other. The second is wakala. The participant should pay a wakala fee for his or her appointed agent that manage the fund. In Takaful Malaysia Berhad, the wakala fees that members need to pay is 50% of the contribution. The third is applies the following Sharia concepts, such as Takaful. It is when the participants contribute some amount of money to the fund to help other participants with the occurrence of pre-agreed events. The second is Wakalah. It is when the participants need to pay a Wakalah fee for their Takaful operator services that were appointed to manage the fund. Next is Tabarruk. Tabarruk is an agreed contribution from participants to the fund to help other covered persons in times of misfortune. The next one is Hibah, applicable in two scenarios, which are payment of the claim and surplus sharing. The fifth one is Ju'alah. It is a reward or commission given to the operators for completing services. And the last one is Qard, a debt or borrowing agreement between two parties where the borrowed amount must be repaid in full. There are several benefits that are covered by this plan, which are delayed, missed or cancelled flights, travel inconvenience and other travel-related, coverage for personal accidents and medical expenses, loss of personal belongings or luggage, unlimited emergency medical evacuation and repatriation, and 24 hours worldwide emergency assistance. This plan, which are personal accident, medical and other expenses, hospital cash benefit, baggage and personal effects, delayed baggage, personal money and loss of travel documents, personal liability, travel delay, curtailment and cancellation trip, loss of deposit, missed travel connection and missed departure, overbooked flight, additional cost of rental car, hijacking and terrorism, home protection, and last but not least, travel worldwide assistance services.
There are two Takaful medical products that will provide comprehensive medical coverage, which is AIA Plus Total Health and Great Eastern High Grade Media Harapan. So what is AIA Plus Total Health? A Plus Total Health is a comprehensive medical coverage that safeguards you against escalating medical costs without having to worry about any lifetime limit. The second Takaful product under Great Eastern Takaful, which is High Grade Media Harapan. What is High Grade Media Harapan? The High Grade Media Harapan helps safeguarding yourself against the unexpected and help ease the financial burden of your loved one, because High Grade Media Harapan is a medical protection plan with you and your family. The benefits that you can get from this plan including comprehensive medical protection, they take care of your medical bill and let you focus on your treatment and recovery. They help wallet that provide benefits for illness prevention, extra coverage for the top 3 critical illnesses, and consultation for the covered mental condition. Other than that, you can choose to extend the medical coverage to your spouse and children under a single basic plan under your name. Other benefits are personal medical case management benefit and extensive coverage for COVID-19, where a percentage of the contribution paid will be deducted as Wakalah fee, and the balance will be allocated into the participant risk fund PRF as Tabarruk. What is Tabarruk? Tabarruk is the amount deducted at a predefined portion as a donation for the purpose of mutual help and assistance to fellow participants in need. High Grade Media Harapan provide many benefits, including enjoy 200,000 overall annual limit for only RM3.50 daily with unlimited overall lifetime limit. Next, enjoy medical coverage and benefits until you reach 100 years age next birthday. Enjoy 5% family discount when you participate in High Grade Media Harapan with your spouse and family members. And the last benefit is pay only RM300 of your hospital bill per disability for selected covered benefits. What are the fees and charges under this plan? First one is upfront charge. Upfront charge is the amount deducted from the Tabarruk fund, which consists of the direct distribution costs, including agents' commission and the management expenses for administration. Second fee is Tabarruk, which is the remaining contribution paid after upfront charge, will be channeled to Tabarruk fund based on the main mode of payment selected at the beginning of each contribution due. To choose saving product from Zurich Takaful and Zurich Insurance. One of the Takaful plan offered by Zurich Takaful is Executive 20. Executive 20 is an ordinary family Takaful plan that offer a Takaful protection with 20 or 30 years term. Unlike insurance plan, Zurich Takaful operates under the principle of Wakalah. A Wakalah fee will be charged upfront from the contribution paid. In addition, Tabarruk will be deducted to the Participant Risk Investment Account PRIA, where it will be used for mutual aid and assistance based on the concept of Takaful. What is Zurich Favor Aid? Zurich Favor Aid is a limited pay non-participating endowment and investment linked plan with guaranteed cashback plus potential investment gains. Next, what are the fees and charges under Zurich Favor Aid? There are no fees and charges other than premium payments. Offered by Executive 20 including guaranteed death benefit up to age 90 and guaranteed total permanent disability up to age 75. Next, earn annual cash payout from the participant risk investment account from the end of second certificate year and annually thereafter until certificate maturity with the option to choose from 4% or 6% of the basic sum covered. Lastly, enhanced coverage option against unexpected events are the benefits offered by Zurich Favor Aid. First one is short-term commitment but long-term benefits. Unlike regular insurance plan where you pay premium until the maturity of your policy, Zurich Favor Aid is an attractive plan that requires you to pay your premium for 8 years only, and you get to enjoy long-term cash saving and protection over 20 years. Next, guaranteed cashback. Under Zurich Favor Aid, you will receive guaranteed cashback yearly starting from the end of your first policy till the end of your 20 policy year. Lastly, guaranteed maturity benefit in lump sum payment comprising of 128% of the basic sum assured.